Hey everyone, it's Kaylee here, and today I'm here to start the Scraplifter day throughout January. I did this last year and I really enjoyed it, and I was hoping to do it again at some point last year, but I just couldn't fit it in anywhere, so I'm making sure I'm going to be doing it this month. So fingers crossed I manage all 31 days I think there is in January. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I am also teaming up with Rebecca Meadows. We work on Scrap Squad together, and she's a very good friend of mine. So I will link her Instagram below. She'll be sharing on Instagram, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what we both come up with. Now, I am going to really try and focus this year on finishing off some of those older albums. I tried so hard last year scrapbooking quite a few older photos of my son TJ, but I mean, I'm like over 10 years behind on certain things in my scrapbooking. So this year's goal is definitely to try my best to finish off some of those older albums and get those memories documented and those photos documented as well. So I'm starting off very well here today. I've pulled out an older photo from 2012. And this is a photo of my niece and my son TJ when they were little. And it isn't the best photo. It's quite dark. It was taken on an older phone, which obviously the cameras then weren't as good as they are now. Neither of them actually look happy to be there. I don't think they quite realised I was taking the picture. They were so young. In fact, TJ looks like he's about to fall over. But the reason I wanted to document this photograph was it's because it's of them together. Now, not long after this photo will have been taken, my niece moved away with her mum and her dad and her little sister, and they moved away to Fleetwood, and we didn't get to see them as often as we did, and that is the reason I'm documenting this photo, because it's of them together. So I really wanted it in my album. Obviously since then they have come back, and we do get to see them a little bit more and spend some quality time with them, obviously minus the pandemic. But it's just nice to look back and see them so tiny together. And it was quite a funny time because my niece was absolutely obsessed with TJ. And he hated being messed about with. He preferred to be on his own. He didn't want her keep trying to pick him up and give him kisses and cuddles. So anyway, whilst I've been talking, I have backed a cut file, and this cut file is from Pear Tree Cut Files. I will link it below in the description, where you can also find all the links to Rebecca, the original lift, and I'll also add the link to Scrap Squad as well, in case you want to join in with some of our lifts over there. So I backed this cut file, which I'd already had cut out on my desk, and I wanted to use it on this page, but it was a little bit big. So that one that I've just backed does not make it on the layout. The reason I left it in the video was just so you can see how I back my cut files. But I do cut again the same cut file in a smaller scale to add to this page, because the title is Comfy Cozy, and I think it's just perfect for this layout. Now what I've done already is I've cut lots of circles from pattern paper. Now this collection that I'm using is an older autumn collection, and I just think it's so beautiful, and I've got it in my stash, and I still have little bits of it left. Now this photograph was not taken in autumn, but I just felt like the colours worked really well with the photo, with the blue, and my son's t-shirt is in orange, and there's also little bits of pink and stuff, and I just felt like it worked really well with this photograph and that cozy theme, because that is the theme of this photo. They're both sat on the sofa with a blanket, and my niece is reading TJ a book. So that's the reason. So I am going to avoid anything that's autumn, fall related on this page, and I've picked out pattern papers that don't have like leaves or anything on. They're just in the beautiful colours of this collection, because another one of my goals for this year is to get some of this older stuff used up and out of my stash. So some of my older collections I'm going to see if I can make one or two more layouts with. If I do, fantastic. If not, it's then going to move on and be passed on to my daughter Darcy. She has her own little stash of scrapbooking supplies, and will really enjoy using some of these things. And she's not too fussed as well, you know, if it's themed at all. She'll just put anything on a page. She just enjoys getting creative. I have added a heart sticker. And I've added that to the top of the photo. I just think that's really cute, and it's in that lovely pink. I have now stuck all my circles down. I've distressed the edges of those. And the original layout, it looks as though there's like a doodly outline around each of the circles, and instead of that I've just distressed mine to add that separation throughout the pattern papers. I found these labels in my stash, and I think they're from Freckled Fawn, and there was a pink one, and it was in just the right shade of pink to match the pink in this collection. So I've added that up at the top because there is on the original layout a cluster up there. I've also added another one of the punch circles up there in that gorgeous denim. It's such a lovely pattern paper to kind of go with the rest of these patterns. There definitely needs to be more denim in in collections. I think it's such a nice pattern paper. And it just looks like there's more texture on the page as well. Now I'm messing around with some word stickers. Now obviously a lot of the word stickers on the sticker sheet were autumn and fall related. So I had a look to see which stickers I could kind of cut down that would work with just the theme of this photo without being related to autumn at all. So now the one that I've added at the top said, "My heart is full in fall." So I chopped off the in fall so that it would work with the theme of this photograph. Another sticker that I've added to the top circles, which said, "Well, hello, fall." So I've just left it as "Well, hello." And then I do bring in another one at the bottom. It was quite a long phrase, and I just cut out the word love, which works well with this page. Now, I do bring in some tiny word stickers from my stash. I think these were actually from a past winter collection, possibly one of our Scrap Squad Christmas kits. And I'd finished with the kit, but kept the word stickers. So I've added "Chilling with you," "Have a cozy day," "Family and friends," and "Let's stay in and snuggle," which I think work really, really well with the theme of this page. So now I've kind of got everything stuck down. I have added in a couple more circles just to bring that blue around the page a little bit more. I am going to bring in some sequins shortly, but firstly I'm going to add my title, which I did back in the denim. Now the original one I did back in kind of that maroon burgundy colour, but I decided to go for the little one in denim, and as you can see there is a big difference in size, and I think the smaller one just fits a lot better. Now, one thing is, because I shrunk it down so small, my silhouette wasn't happy with that at all. So it did kind of chew up a few little bits. It's not the cut file's fault. It is my machine. I think I need a new blade. And I possibly could do with getting out one of my new cutting mats as well, just to kind of update it a little bit. I've been using this obviously for years now, and I've never replaced the blade, so I think that is something that I definitely need to do. So bringing in some sequins, and I decided to go for gold on this page, and it just adds a little bit of sparkle around the page with the gold sequins. And then I come in with some of my Jen Hadfield gold mist, again just to add some more sparkle around the page, and on the original layout there was some splatters on there as well. So I'm really pleased with how this layout turned out. I'm pleased that I've got an older photo documented. I've also used some older stash that I will possibly now pass on to Darcy. And I will be back tomorrow with day 2. I'm really hoping I can complete all of the days this month in between working and being mum, etc. So we'll see how I get on. Thank you for watching. Bye.